Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about the why behind drawing. If you want to learn the how about drawing, go to one of the thousands of sites out there that teach this. My two personal favorites are Matt Corr's site, controlpaint.com, and Spencer Nugent's site, sketchaday.com. Both of these have a wealth of information that you can use to better sharpen your skills. Communicating your ideas is one of the most crucial steps in design because, after all, it's our capacity to plan and produce desired outcomes that define design. The whole planning thing was really based on our ability to relay that intended plan to others. So why sketch? We've been using drawings to illustrate our thoughts since the days of hiding in caves to show hunting stories in Lacroix to the hieroglyphs that illustrate the interior walls of the pyramids in Egypt. It's part of what we do as humans. It's a technique of telling a story. For designers, this is also a way to visually meditate on a problem to explore the ways of working problems out. We don't always do this with visual representations of things either. We do this with numbers too. Look at the first bar charts that go back to 1786 by William Playfair, and look at how Edward Tuft's book like Beautiful Evidence and his other book Envisioning Information. These are great examples of how humans communicate abstract concepts to wrap our brains around. In order to start this process, the beginning stage of communicating that plan is having something to show. I'll break this into 3 levels of fidelity. The first level, thumbnail concepts, are rarely seen by clients. These are more of the sketches that get things out of my brain and down on paper. I usually do these on post-it notes or smaller bits of paper that constrain my drawing time to about 1 minute to 3 minutes per drawing. Fast and quick is the big idea here. The idea is to focus on big shapes here, shown as rough doodles that imply sort of a general intent. The second level are loose sketches that expand on certain ideas of those level 1 drawings. I'll usually do about 30 to 50 thumbnail sketches before breaking out 10 to 15 of those to create loose sketches. I'll do these on printer paper with a ballpoint pen and a thicker marker to outline these concepts to sort of create shadow or contour line. I'll spend anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes on these to start to flesh out some of the ideas a little further. Putting callouts on things really help keep me reminded of any sort of functional ideas or little notes on surface finish and such. I show these to a client, we'll discuss some ideas, and sometimes these conversations will lead to 1 or 2 more rounds of loose level sketches and will generate even more ideas. Be sure to take breaks and give your brain a moment to process and keep itself fresh. From there, I take 3 to 5 of those loose sketches and tighten them up to full-fledged concepts. These are usually done on 15 by 20 marker paper or digitally by scanning and adding in more details with loose color or different marker line weights to even further define the final form factor. These are the last level of fidelity that we go through before we get to pick 1 to 3 concepts to generate 3D models from. Sometimes you wind up needing to do more 3D models to get a better idea of the surface finishes, forms, and actual solutions to the original problems. This whole process can last anywhere from a week to months depending on the budget and the scope. Back when CCD focused on retail merchandising design, these projects would come in on a Monday, be in production by a Wednesday, and installed on a Friday. On the other hand, if I'm doing something with a more strategic investigation timeline, the project might take a couple of months to get to the level of a 3D model. Regardless of the project timeline, by sticking to this progressive approach of building out your concepts, you'll build in more development time, which can lead to better thinking and better solutions. This and keeping your research and inspiration right by your side so you're making informed designs. This way you can more effectively communicate your intent with your team and clients. Send me some of your thoughts. Do you have a favorite workflow? Do you draw once and then execute? Do you do reviews and then client reviews separately? What's your least favorite part of the drawing process? And what's your most favorite? Let me know. Send me a note on Twitter and Instagram and I'll post some of the best insights and projects. Thanks so much and have a great day.